everybody, welcome to the Elite Suite. Today is a big episode because ultimately it's pretty much sell day, and I'll get into that here in a minute. But if you guys have been enjoying this series, be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. So essentially what we're doing today is we're looking at prices and we're considering, is it better to sell today, which is Tuesday for me, it'll be Wednesday for you guys. Tuesday for me, is it better to sell tonight or sell on Thursday? Because Thursday, a lot more people will probably be building their weekend league squads. However, there will probably be a lot more people selling on Thursday as well. Initially, I said the best sell days were Tuesdays and Thursdays. However, every single investor and their freaking dog has been saying to sell on Thursday. So that's why I think it might not be the greatest. You're kind of holding a risk of players dropping in price a little bit. I'd sell early and be a little bit more safe with it. So that's why I'm probably going to be liquidating most of my cards today. Now, I talked about a very important trading method in the episode in episode 13, but I want to go ahead and stress it in this episode just because I have the proof that it works now. Because Salah got his price range updated, he went from about 30k extinct to 45k, which was his new buy now price maximum. Then, once he got updated, everybody started to want to sell their Salahs for 45k. They've been holding him, waiting for this price range update, and then the panic selling begun. So this is how you make profit off of panic sellers. That Salah went from 45k to 40k in about 5 minutes. It took another 10 minutes to get down to 35k, and then throughout the next few hours, he was down at about 32,000 coins, and then you could probably snipe him for about 30 to 29,000 coins. And he was down there for a while because everybody wanted to sell their Salahs, and they recognized, oh, he's dropping. He's just going to keep dropping. Let's go ahead and undercut the next guy, which caused a spiral for him to go down in price. But ultimately, when players get these price range updates after they're extinct, they always get panic sold 100% of the time. That's where we come in and we can profit. We kind of, monitor the cards, see where they're settling out at. Maybe an hour and a half after the update, you can kind of see what is the price they're settling at. 31k was about the price it settled at the lowest last night. And Salah, since then, has gone back up from 31k. He has recovered. He's up to 36,000 coins now, and there's a few of him on the market right now. 35.5, and that's only been up in the market for 60 seconds approximately. So these cards have already gone up 5,000 coins from what they were last night, and we're not even closer to weekend league. This isn't even in packs right now, so the supply is going to keep getting lower, but the demand will probably keep rising. However, the supply will get a little bit bigger on Thursday because all the investors are selling. So it's a little bit complicated, but I want to try to explain it to you guys as clear as possible. So let me know if you guys have any more questions on that. It's one of the most important things to know in FIFA 18 because that's where I made a lot of coins in FIFA 17 off of Player of the Month. When players were needed for the Player of the Month, let's say Mane, right? Mane was needed for this Player of the Month. Or Heung-min Son last year when you needed like an informed Kane to complete the Dele Alli squad building challenge. When you threw that in, but it was extinct, and then they updated his range, he got panic sold, panic sold, panic sold. He hit that bottom, I invested in a ton, and he went back up, and he actually went extinct again. So it's all about knowing when it's hitting its bottom, and if you guys have any questions, I will try to answer them in the comment section below. We've got some new info regarding the ones to watch players. So, as we saw when they were hyping up FIFA 18, they told us that not only Team of the Week cards upgrade the OTWs this year. Well, we've got confirmation on which cards they are, and they are actually Team of the Week, obviously, Man of the Match, European Team of the Tournament, which were kind of like the light blue cards last year, Hero cards, which are purple cards, and Record Breaker, which are a mix between red and blue cards, and those are the cards that have the upgrades with OTWs. So let's say Bernardeschi were to get a hero card at the end of the season, or maybe he just broke some sort of record, he would get a upgrade on his OTW. That wouldn't have happened last year. If they played well as a Team of the Tournament in like last year when they had the Euros, or Euros were kind of before FIFA 17, so maybe the Confederation Cup, when they did the Team of the Group Stage for the Confederation Cup or the Team of the Tournament, they didn't get upgraded when they got those cards. This year, they will. So when they play those games for OTWs, those count for OTWs now. So make sure to have that in your back of your mind. If they score a goal, pick them up off the market as soon as you possibly can. The party has begun. We listed up a Bernardeschi. He's sold now. This was the one that we got for 33,000 coins. So that's 19k profit after tax, maybe around 17 or maybe 16.5k, but still big profit on Bernardeschi there. We sold him for 52k plus that Argentinian sniping method. that I had shown you guys in the previous episode is still working. I was able to make a quick 500 coins. I have just started. I'll probably do it a little bit more throughout this episode and maybe try to find a couple more sniping filters. Now, if you guys want another one of those sniping filter videos, now I dropped a video last week called 10 sniping filters and it did really well. So if you guys want another one of those, drop a like on this video and let me know in the comment section down below if you want one. There goes our second Burnout Ashy. Now this one had a hunter card on it and that's why I sold this one. It says basic, but it had a hunter card when I sold it. That's why I sold it for 52k. I sold this one for 51k, but I bought this one for a lot more than I bought this one. I bought the first one for 33k and then the second one that sold I bought for 45k. So I'm only making a few thousand coins on that, but we'll take every 1,000 coins we can get. And we still got a few more to sell, so I'm going to keep selling them one by one, and hopefully I can keep selling them for 51,000 or above. This filter is really paying out. We just got a Vada for 500 coins, and we're kind of just doing this to pass the time and gain some extra coins while we sell our Bernadeschi. So these Vadas I can get for 500 coins there and easily sell it on for 2,200, and they'll probably sell within a minute or two at that price as well. Easy coins right there. This is kind of our last chance to get these Dons on bid, and I've only got a few of them right now, so I figured maybe I'll go ahead and pick up one or two more and send it to the transfer list, because it's going to be the same concept as what we saw in Fabianski. Now, he won't rise as much as Fabianski did, because Fabianski is in the Premier League, which has a lot more demand than La Liga. However, he is a very good card, 84 rated, good league, good nation, and ultimately that's going to be used in a squad building challenge in the long run. So if we hold on to him for a while, I guarantee we'll be able to flip him from 12k to probably at least 25,000 coins once informs are starting to be used in squad building challenges, which could be as early as the September Player of the Month. And let's go ahead and start talking about that. Who is the September Player of the Month? Player of the Month nominees right now, at least the favorites are Aguero and Harry Kane. So, with that being said, who's it going to be? Aguero has 5 goals and 3 assists in just 3 games in the month of September. He didn't play in the final game of September. However, Kane has 6 goals, but 0 assists in 4 games. Both are equally as likely to win this. What I'm going to kind of determine it off of is the fan vote. I think that the fans are going to end up voting for Aguero. I don't think they want to see Kane again. I think Aguero is the better card in FIFA. So I think that Aguero would end up being voted for. So what would you want to buy to prepare for an Aguero Player of the Month? Well, let's go ahead and take a look. We've got a perfect card, actually, to invest in. Otamendi. He's an 83 rated center back from Man City, which is perfect because he's also Argentinian and he's cheap. That is the perfect card to invest in when it comes to Aguero. There's really not going to be any more perfect card to invest in than this Otamendi. So I would go ahead and start picking him up now, because even if he isn't the Player of the Month, Aguero that is, even if he's not the Player of the Month and Kane ends up winning it, Otamendi will still rise into the hype. So I would probably end up buying this Otamendi just in case. Or if you guys think it's going to be Harry Kane, which a lot of people still do, and it's reasonable. He has more goals as a striker. That's what it comes down to most of the time. If you want to go ahead and invest in for Kane, I would go probably with players like Gary Cahill, because Cahill is English and 84 rated from the Premier League. So Cahill right now, he's probably going to be around 5,000 coins, and that's what he is right now, but he's 84 rated, and he's going to be used in probably other SBCs other than the Squad Building Challenge Player of the Month. He'll be used in other SBCs in the future that are like, oh shit, I lost my way. If you want to invest for Harry Kane, however, I think one of the best players to buy is Gary Cahill. He's 84 rated and English in the Premier League. Now, obviously, he doesn't play for Tottenham, which kind of makes it a little bit less good of an investment as Otamendi. However, Cahill is 1 rating higher, so that could help if there's like a Premier League requirement for the squad building challenge as well. And you can invest in Cahill for either one, because he's a high-rated, cheap center back, which could be used for a Premier League requirement for both Aguero or Harry Kane Player of the Month, or any Player of the Month for that matter. He's a good investment in that respect. Then, when you think about it, every single time that you need a left back for the Premier League requirements, they're very expensive. Every single time. So what you could do now is you could go ahead and pick up players like Baines, because he's a cheaper card than Danny Rose right now, because his pace is a lot lower. So you could actually pick up Baines early in preparation for it, because if there is a like 83 or 84 rating needed for a Premier League team, Leighton Baines is going to be used a lot, and these left backs will probably go from about 2,800 to 5,000, 6,000 coins. You could easily double your coins on those. So those are a couple of investments so far. Similar to the Otamendi in respect to Aguero, we've got Dyer in respect to Kane. He's an 82 rated, which is a little bit less rated than the Otamendi. However, he's only 2,600 coins. He's 82 rated, English and Tottenham. That matches everything you need in terms of the Kane requirements, because if there's a Spurs requirement, he's got that. If there's an English player's requirement, he's got that. Obviously, he's in the Premier League, and 82 rated is not bad at all. Another one is for Aguero, just simply because he's 84 rated and at Man City. Now, this could be a good investment in general because he's only 3,100 coins right now, and that card looks like a great card to use in squad building challenges. You could probably link through Portugal in some respects, but most of the investment here is going to be banking off of a higher rated Premier League requirement, because 84 rated at 3,000 coins, he might be the cheapest 84 in the entire league right now, maybe with an exception of a couple people, but he's one of the cheapest without a doubt. And on top of that, being Man City, he could link with a brick Aguero. So if there's like a squad building challenge that has Aguero bricked at the top, like Man City and Argentinian, similar to how we've seen with other squad building challenges, we could link him with Silva, and a lot of people will be using him. So I think Silva's a great investment as well. Another investment, which is kind of a stretch, but Aguero played for Atletico for 5 years, between 2006 and 2011, I believe, is what I read on Wikipedia. But anyways, Gaetan is 83 rated, he plays for Atletico, and he's Argentinian. He's also very cheap at 1,600 coins, so this could also be an investment that is kind of overlooked. I feel like not too many people are going to think this deep into it, but past clubs are often a requirement for Player of the Month. We've seen it with Diego Costa, and that actually included players from Atletico Madrid. And I remember people using like Diego Godin last year and Felipe Luis, but I think Gaetan's going to be a great investment for this one this time around. It might be a little bit overlooked, but if it ends up being a requirement, you could also make a lot of coins on it. And if it's not a requirement and you just sell into the hype, there might be a little bit of profit there as well if it's not too overlooked and starts to get a little bit hyped up. While we're selling our Bernadeschi's, we're going to go ahead and do this new Lukaku transfer squad building challenge. We get a Electrum players pack, which is, I believe, half gold, half silver players, and then one rare, which isn't that great. You also get a Merseyside, which is going to be a 7.5k pack, and then 2 Manchester, which is a 2 rare gold player pack, which could actually pay out a decent amount, or it could give us 2 discard players. But there's been a lot of people pulling those out of those non-rare packs, so hopefully we can get something decent. And the first one, we're going to go with full Colombian team, so let's go ahead and build that real quick. I completed from Merseyside here for pretty cheap, just by going with the Colombian League, so we got that for probably just about 3, maybe 4 to 5,000 coins, I'd estimate, and we get a 7.5k pack for this individually, so let's go ahead and submit that one, and then we have to do the 2 Manchester squad building challenge. I just found a very effective low-budget trading method that is super easy. Now, I'll show you how easy it is. I was doing the Pogba Manchester United squad building challenge here, or not the Pogba, the Lukaku one, excuse me. And as you can see, it looks like they're selling for about 450 coins pretty easily there. And when you search Max Buy Now for just simply gold cards, they're selling within 3 minutes at 500 coins. Every single gold card is selling within 3 minutes for 500 coins. I noticed that, and I was like, well, I'm going to go bid 300 to 350 on a whole bunch of cards, and I got more than half of them. Now, I did get rid of the ones I didn't get, but approximately bid on about 30 of them, and I got 18. So that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and take a look at the ones that I did end up getting. I've got a couple of Argentines. I've got a Chilean, a couple of players there, another Argentine. They're a German, that might sell for a decent amount. Hungary, another German here. And I'm getting them for 300, and we know they sell for 550, so I'm almost doubling my coins. There's one that I didn't get there. And then I've got a Vada here for 650. I ended up getting him, and we know that he sells for 2,200 because we've been using the filter for the Pastore and the Vada all day and all of yesterday in those videos as well. So let's go ahead and assign these cards, and I'm going to just list all of them up for 550 coins real quick, and that would give us about 250 coin profit per card, and the ones I got for 350, that would just give us 200 coin profit per card. And let me go ahead and see how long it takes for these to actually sell. I've finished 2 Manchester. We did a maximum of 3 nations with 74 ratings, so I just went with a pretty much full gold Argentinian team here, and it got 90. to chemistry. So let's go ahead and submit that. Guys, you don't need to go from the same league, but you do need to kind of have some from the same league just to make sure that you do get the chemistry that it requires. But hopefully we can get something out of that 2-player pack. See if we can get ourselves at least a rare gold. And again, we don't get a rare gold. It never gives you a rare gold in this. But we get no rare gold player at all. It's going to be a Tottenham player. I think that was Vorm. All right, it's not a board drop. Could it be Rashford? No. Evra? Okay. Time to update you guys on what has sold and what hasn't sold. So, when we started the stream today, we were doing the Argentinian center mid method. It was working pretty well. As you can see, we've got some Vadas and some Pastores on there. But we also were selling some Bernadeschi's. We got one to sell with a Hunter card for 52k. The other ones have sold for 51k each, I believe. So we sold that one, we sold that one, and then we've got another one sold for 51k on this. Then I moved over to the Argentinian defense Bundesliga sniping filter, which you guys can see on my 10 sniping filters video. Got a couple there. Then I went ahead and listed up some of these Colombians that I accidentally bought because I didn't realize you couldn't go over 2 leagues in the first one of the squad building challenges for the, I believe, what was it, Lukaku. Then we've got on the next page, I sold all the players that we ended up packing and all the players that we ended up getting for 350 coins on bid, or 300 coins even. We got a lot for 300 coins there. We ended up selling every single one of those cards for 500 to 550 coins, except for maybe one didn't sell, 1 or 2. Yeah, only one of them didn't sell for 550, and that was Carbon, who is a Syrian that plays in the Saudi Arabian League. So we'll go ahead and list him up for 450, which is still going to be 150 coin profit. But we made 250 coins on every single one of those cards. If you guys recall, we had like 20 of them. And if we're making 250 coins per card, and it's 20 cards, we're making at least 4,000 or 5,000 coins on those. And all we did was bid 300 and go through for maybe 2 minutes, bid on each card that I found for 300, and then go ahead and list them up for 550. That was the easiest 4,000 or 5,000 coins I think we've made all year. So if you guys are on low budget, that's a really good trading method. It's super, super easy as well. Okay, so we have got the Bernadeschi to sell here. I already sold 4 or 5 of them before this, but I accidentally cleared my transfer list. So I've got that one sold for about 50k, a little bit more than that, and then we've got 2 more to sell, and we're completely done. That'll send us over 400k coins liquidated on the account for the first time yet. And considering we're only 4 days into the full release of the game, I'm pretty impressed with ourselves. We've gotten up to 300k without any FIFA points, obviously, without any buying coins or any of that, and we have got quite a bit of coins left on our transfer list. Now, I did go out and I picked up 1 Dyer, I picked up 1 Otamendi, I plan on picking up more, but that's for the Player of the Month investments, and that was focused more at the beginning of the episode, but it's important because they will go up in hype. Now, we will know who is the winner of the Player of the Month here in a couple of days, so you can prepare by picking up a couple of these cards because they really can't go down that much, especially during the weekend or the Team of the Week packs being open for Team of the Week 3. There's going to be a bunch of packs open. You can probably snipe some Otamendi, snipe some Dyer, snipe some Cahills, maybe Gaetans, so on and so forth. Anything you think will be used in the Player of the Month as well. Just anything you think will be used. It's going to be either Kane or Aguero. There's really nobody else that has a good chance of winning it. Kane or Aguero. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you guys think it'll be Kane or do you guys think it'll be Aguero? And let me know why if you want to. So let me know that in the comment section below. But we've got 2 more cards to sell before we head out for the day. So let's go ahead and list them up. And there they go. The 2 Bernardeschis that we listed have sold for 51,000 coins each. Considering we got one for 33k, most of them we got between like 41 and 43k. We're making a lot of profit on these Bernardeschis, and every single card, even the one that we've got for 46k, is still making about 3,000 to 4,000 coins on the flip for 52 or 51,000 coins. So that is really, really good profit there. So let's go and clear it. And this is what we've got left. We've got 414,000 coins liquidated. A Mustafi inform. We've got, it looks like 3 Salas here, 3 Adans, a Dyer. We've got another 2 Adans on this page, 3 more Salas, an Otamendi, 1 more Adan, a Fabianski, and a James Rodriguez. So we have done great on this series so far, and if it has helped you out at all, be sure to drop a like on the video. But before we go, I want to talk about one more thing. I have set up a Discord for you guys. Now, Twitch subscribers do have extra perks in the Discord, and if you guys don't know, I actually stream this series live on Twitch as well. If you guys want to check me out, the link is in the description. But I have a Discord set up, so if you guys have any questions or anything, you guys can interact with each other, kind of bounce ideas off of each other, and you can just use it as a resource. You don't have to, but it is something there for you guys to help help you guys make some more profit throughout the year, because that's really what this series is for. So hopefully the Discord helps out, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out!